Hello, good morning, America. Welcome to my channel. Still a little. I've been sick all week. Lemon water. Okay, so today for you, I have my eyeshadow tutorial. I have hooded eyes, so what works for me may not work for you. It just all depends. But I'm going to show you some of my favorite way to apply eyeshadow. That's kind of my universal way, but can look different every day depending on what colors I use, and some tips from my favorite YouTubers. Start off, we're going to be using the Maybelline Master Prime. I never used to use eyeshadow primers. I never really understood the point of it. I don't have oily eyelids, and since I use pretty high quality eyeshadows, it just was never an issue. So I never used them. And I ended up buying that on a whim because Walgreens was having one of their buy one or buy two, get a third free sales. And I had a bunch of reward points, and so I was like, well, I got to get a third item. What do I need? I don't really need anything. Well, let's try this. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm almost through the bottle. I don't know how much of a difference it makes. I'm sure it does, but I just wouldn't buy a high-end one. Next, this is one of my a tip from actually Jam Beauty 89. It's the Wet n Wild color icon in creme brulee, and you just use this to set that primer to give yourself a smooth base, and it brightens up the eyes a little bit. Down in this little corner here. I don't know why, but I just have this little crease in the corner of this lid that just, I don't know. It does not like to take eyeshadow. It always creases when I put stuff on it. It is what it is. Okay, so all primed up, ready to go. Oh, and if you're wondering about the brows, I did them beforehand, but there is a brow tutorial that I will link below. Alright, so next, my Lorac Pro 4. I love this palette. I know people have their feelings about Lorac shadows, but as you see, I always do my eyeshadows first, so fallout really isn't an issue because cleanup isn't an issue because I have no foundation on. So we're going to start with, and sorry, I'm working out of my to-go box today, so I'm a little disorganized because I'm leaving for Michigan here shortly. So that's one thing that you should always do too before you leave for a trip. Pack all your makeup, and the morning before you leave, do your makeup, so that way if you forgot anything, you'll know before you get there. All right, so I am going to start. I'm gonna do. I don't know. What do I want to do today? Let's just do something a little basic. So we're going to start with the butterscotch color. Actually, let's do oat. Oat's a nice oat's a good transition color, and we're just going to, because I have hooded eyes, we're not going to do the transition in the crease. We're going to do the transition above the crease. And for this, I'm just using a big, fluffy, round brush. I don't know who made this brush. I have had this brush probably for 10 years. It's still wonderful, and I love it, and I have a whole set of them, but there's no names on it. No idea where they came from. They probably just came from from a drugstore, but I have no idea where they came from. But I love them. I have a whole set, and I use almost every single one of them every day. Alright, so that is done. So next we're going to do a lid color. And my outfit today, I'm going to be wearing a just a black sweater and a pair of, they call them, the color's called pool blue denim. So I think we'll do like a bluey color on my eyes today. So we will actually, let's do denim. So let's get my this is just another round one. This is actually the e.l.f. eye crease brush. I don't think it's really great for creasing because you can't really blend very well. It's too short. But because I have hooded eyes and I have small eyelids, it's actually the perfect size for my eyelids. So we'll go take the denim and we'll go in with that. Now I want you guys to see that this actually takes quite a while. You have to blend. And that's actually my Reddit username, BlendX3. Because that is going to be the most important part. It's the most important part of any of your makeup. Whether it's your foundation, your blush, your contour, you have to blend and blend and blend and blend and blend, because that is what's going to make it look natural. That's what is going to make it look perfect. Alright, so now we're going to do the outer corner of the eye, and for that, this is the e.l.f. blending brush, and let's do Peacock. I swatched that color for you guys in my last video, and it really is. I just really love it. So we're gonna go in with that just on the outer corner. And practically not even, you don't even have to blend. You just have to kind of twirl. That's the best way I can explain it. Just to get that effect on the outer edge of the eye. And we'll take that and we'll go up into the up into my crease. It's where my hood comes over on my eyes. So you may not see it when you're just looking at me directly, but that's one of the downsides of having hooded eyes. But we have to blend that color up and out. Blend, 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 blend. All right. And that is looking almost there. But we're going to stop for a second. And we're going to get out a nice fluffy crease brush. This is my Wingoss brush that I got out of my... I'm sorry. So let's take a water break. Much better. Okay, it's the brush that I got out of my Beautylish Lucky Box. So we're going to go back in and we're going to use a deeper color, and I think we're going to go with Cedar. And we're going to take this and we're going to start up here and just blend that all the way to the bottom and up. And blend that into the blue that came up here into the crease. And this is going to go above that line too, which is why I like to use a big fluffy brush for this, because you're not going to actually see anything that's in my physical crease. We're going for the orbital crease. So blend, 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 blend. Alright, so that is one eye done, and we'll take Cedar again and do the other side. And blend, 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 blend. And I know that a lot of people, they don't do their eyeshadow every day. I do for two reasons. One, for work. I've mentioned before, I work in sales. So when I'm going out into the field and trying to sell and working with clients, it is important that I look my best, that I look put together. But it's also just because I enjoy it. I studied fine art for 2 years with a focus on oil painting. And I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed, painting. It's a very relaxing thing for me. But I had to stop because I realized I wasn't going to make a living selling paintings. But being able to do my eyeshadow every day, it's my me time. I get to blend and play with colors, and it's just so relaxing. So we're going to go back in with the butterscotch on the round brush, and we're just going to blend out that line from the darker color, just to help bring it all together. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Blend, 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 blend. And I really don't want to edit this video for two reasons. One, because I don't like editing videos. Two, because you really need to see that this is not something that just happens. This is a process of blending and blending. It takes time. Too many YouTubers, they edit, they jump through to save time, and I understand that. But as far as a tutorial goes, you need to see that this is not something that just happens. This is a lot of work that goes into blending this out and making sure that it looks good. So we are done blending that out, I think. I could blend for hours. Honestly, blending is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Okay, so when I do, so today for my highlight, I'm going to be using this rose gold from Jouer. And whatever highlighter I'm going to be using that day is the color that I take onto my brow bone. So it kind of creates this kind of tied together look. So we're going to take a little bit of this and just pop that onto the brow bone. Alright. And then for the last step, we're going to be doing the cleanup. And this is a video that Wayne Goss had about how to make your eyes look lifted when you're doing your eyeshadow. And all you're going to do is you're going to take a makeup wipe and you're going to angle it from the corner of your brow to the corner of your eye and just sweep up. And do the other side. And it almost creates like this natural wing, is the best way I could describe it. I personally think that winged eyeshadow or eyeliner is completely overdone. What needs to die in 2018? Winged eyeliner. I mean, nobody really enjoys doing it. I personally, and not just because personally, as somebody with hooded eyes, it just doesn't look good on me. But I see these, but I've tried it, and I'm like, I just see it on other people. I'm like, you could have done something better with your time this morning. You could have thrown on some eyeshadow. Would have been quicker, would have looked better. So that is it, except for the fact that normally I do my eyeliner, or to smoke it out, I do it last. But I'm going to just do it real quick to show you guys. This is the NYX Epic Ink. It is well loved. And I'm just going to take that under, and I only take it to about here. And the same thing on the top. I don't line my whole eye because it makes my eye, because it closes your eyes when you have that much black around your eyes. Like I said, I usually do this after I do my my foundation and my concealer. So I'm going to probably have to take this off to finish my makeup, but I just wanted to show you. So we'll just take it to that point, and then we will get out my eyeshadow palette again, and then this little tiny smudge brush from e.l.f. This one doesn't even have a name on it. It's just this little smudge brush. And we'll go back in with Peacock, and we'll just take that and blend that in to the lower lash. Alright, and that is it. At the end I'll, put on some mascara. I'm not a big fan of false lashes. I don't have time for that. So that is my eyeshadow tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.